Hello. As we wrap up those first two sections of ancient China, I just want to make sure that I reiterated this important concept in China, and that's the dynastic cycle. If you look at where it starts here at number one, in ancient China, rulers were thought to have basically the approval of heaven. They had God's approval to rule. They were divine rulers with absolute power. They pretty much ruled like kings and queens would, if you will. Um, but what's unique about China is as their power got weaker and they weren't good rulers anymore in the family, then all it took was a sign from heaven that the cycle needed to continue and replace those in power. So all it would take would be disasters like floods, famines, invasions, big mistakes rulers make. There's lots of stories out there from the rulers and what caused them to decline and get overthrown. And then basically, most of what would happen would be a peasant revolt. So, in the case of peasant farmers, workers, etc., basically just picking up whatever tools they have and overthrowing the government through force, and either forced them out of power or they were killed. Um, so they believed the dynasty had lost God's approval, they needed to be replaced. They are overthrown. And then through different processes throughout China's history, usually it's involved with a family that was a big part of the revolt. They gain basically God's approval, and the mandate of heaven continues over again. Now, this isn't a set limit of time or anything, so, good dynasties can literally rule for hundreds of years. And, some dynasties, as the Qin did, only lasted about 20 years. So, that's just a quick review of the dynastic cycle. It's a very important concept in learning ancient China. Not to bog you down with many details, but this puts it in a nutshell. Okay?